really need recap, but essentially, you guys are still traveling back to south to head to the Temple of Foresight to look for the Orb of Vision. You have your stone friend still with you, as far as previous was concerned. And I believe the message has been written, so I will send that over this day, right? This day, yeah.
Well, I think Desi would have gave it to him overnight, and then whenever he leaves, because we don't know when he's
Yes,
gonna teleport away.
well, yeah, yes, that's what I mean. Like, she's handing it in as soon as
Yeah.
possible, which is what I figured. So, so, as day rises once again, there is nothing really eventful that happens. Um, the rain has passed. I mean, you sort of walked away from it as it was sort of covering the forest side. And as I mentioned, you guys are now roughly trekking across desert. Well, yeah. So you're trekking across desert. Luckily, there is riverside, so it's not that dry or arid. It's more so just barren, if anything. So if you guys want to do anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will continue to travel for you guys.
Did we? Oh, in the morning. Well, we're still in the thing. Like in my
Yep.
anti-divination tower. Uh, I want to talk to the group for a second. So I'm gonna send the dagger over now. Are you guys all fine with that?
I think the sooner the better.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to send a message to my mother.
Yep.
Also, during the night, I would have written a note explaining the situation in which we obtained the dagger
Right.
and the afterwards situation where the people came to collect it and we denied them.
Yep.
You can keep going. I'm just gonna write it real quick.
Yeah. All good. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you. Yeah. That's fine. All right. So after that conversation, if there's anything else you guys want to do, feel free to do so. Otherwise, I will continue you guys' travel. I will
Should
need.
I make a roll
Yep.
for forging the documentation that says the...
Yes. Roll your forgeries kit, please.
Alright, should I use sleight of hand for that or deception?
So it is charisma. So you use charisma modifier or your intelligence modifier for that one.
Okay, plus proficiency. One sec. Oh, here we go. I have it set on query. We'll do charisma.
Was it the dagger of King of
Oh
Kings?
no!
Yikes! Yes, this is for the dagger of King of Kings. He's trying to make like a. We own this, by the way, document. So unfortunately, you do attempt to, from what you possess, replicate the sort of forgery, but you find yourself stumbling. Like you stumble upon you stumble on your words essentially as you try and write the forgery because it's not just a carbon copy. You can't really just mimic it. More so, you have to explicitly make it clear that you are the new inheritance and sort of that and obviously. Maybe this is enough. Maybe it's not. You're not quite 100% sure, but you do the best of your abilities to at least replicate something.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Yeah. But by Reiner's standards, you would hope this would work, but you don't hold high hopes.
All right. Do I know that this is probably not my best work?
Yeah, you know that this is probably not your best work, considering like you've omitted a bit of information, and again you were struggling to like reword some stuff. So yeah, this is probably not like tip top your best letter ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't need to use this. All right, I'm gonna write bad forgery into Reiner's inventory.
Yeah, bad King of Kings forgery, for sure. All right, so I will need one survival check, one nature check as you guys travel once again. Assuming Pythor will have advantage for that, being assisted by Runner, as per usual. So 24. Someone do nature check as well, please. There we go, 20. Hey, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Okay, I'll take it. Very nice. So nothing really comes to bother you at night. It is quite barren. It's not like I'm asking you to like find a safe place to sleep, as again it's quite open. But you do manage to get to the riverside. If you wish to sleep by the riverside, which is perfectly fine as well here. And from this, no, it's a bit too far. But yeah, you do see the city, the town of Almac, and of course the large living walls from a far distance. That is there. By the next morning, still the Dimorpheus is gone. By the way,
Okay.
he is kaput.
I didn't get to use my divine intervention on him.
You can still
In-
try.
Yeah, I can try after the fact.
Yep. So yeah, as morning comes, you can try. Yeah, for sure.
I need one more day before it comes back.
Gotcha. So I send that to my mother. There's 2 sendings.
All right, I'll type this out. Continue with what you guys are
Yep.
about to do. Yep, for sure. I will write up.
Prep that 40,000 plat box for me.
Indeed.
It's simple. It's pocket change.
Yeah. For the crow.
Indeed. um,
Joke's on you. The crow's actually your mother, and your real
Ah!
mom stuck in the crystal.
what?
Well, Bessie, but yeah.
That is some lost shit right there. 1 second. Oh no. Okay. Well. I guess I have more time to type this.
Yeah. There's 2 sendings you can type it over. Because you would have had time in between the first one and the second.
Okay, now I can hear. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Technical
So
difficulties.
I was just saying, whenever you want, just let me know what you want in the divine intervention. I'm just typing in what they
She has to
the
wait today
response
still,
to.
they said.
Yeah. Oh right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All good. So in the day.
But I will roll my d4.
Yeah. You have your D4 back. Yep.
Oh, isn't that a diamond again?
Did I just get another diamond? Yep.
Someone really needs to get me a
Hell yeah.
fabricate scroll.
Oh, so those are the 2 sendings back. Anyways, what else is there? Yeah, there's nothing really else unless anybody has anything they want to do at this point.
Okay, so
Usually I should go south.
yeah. While we're in the thing, still in the tower, I guess.
Yep.
I will finish sending that over. Let me just take the sending slots off. Yada yada. Take this.
While Jesse is pouting and not talking to us, Reiner's actually going to go ahead and approach Luca.
I see.
Okay, speed carrier is
Wow.
cast.
While Desi is out of earshot.
Okay.
Hey, Luca.
Yeah.
Do you think Desi would be... You've known Desi for a while, right?
Quite some time, yes.
See, I get the feeling that she would not take it well if she found out that she were being lied to, for example.
No, she has trust issues, so yeah, that wouldn't go over very well. Why?
I don't know how long I didn't know how long I was expecting to be with you all.
Reiner, what happened?
It's not really something that's happened with you guys. It was way before that. It may be something to do with, I'm not a real priest.
Okay, do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
I have no fucking idea what happened. I was with this guy. He was a priest. He was offering to take me back to his thing. He got killed on the road. And I was in some trouble, so I just took his name. And I took his things and I left. And it worked for a while and everything was fine, and then I started being able to do things. And it worked, and now I am a priest, I guess, but I'm not a real priest. I've never fucking been to, like, a church or whatever. Mostly just stayed away from them. In case they tried to check.
So who are you exactly then?
I am nobody.
Everybody's somebody.
Yeah, well, it's better if I'm nobody.
I don't know about that. I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, so you can understand how this is a bit of an issue for me?
Yes, I mean, I'm glad you're comfortable enough to tell me about it, but
You seem like the most level-headed person here.
I try.
You jump out of any very tall buildings or anything like that.
I mean, are there like people after you because of this or anything?
Not anymore.
But there were.
Well, not because of this. It's more like the stuff that happened before this.
I feel like we need to unravel some stuff here.
Look, it's kind of a long story. Basically, I was poor. My family didn't have much of a title. I'm from the Bell Empire. It didn't really matter that much. We're still in the divination,
You hear
right?
Kanan spit in the background when he hears Bell
Yes, yes.
Yeah, no. It's like, I'm from the Bell Empire. Things are very stringent there. You know, you've talked to Keenan a couple times.
Mhm.
Well, I don't. My family is poor. We have no class, no name.
Okay.
We are not valuable, so to speak. And we're mutt, which doesn't help. So I did what I had to do to get by and support my family. And when I tried to get a job that would let me not have to do what I had to do to get by, and maybe try to step away from that life, they thought I was spying, and my old gang attacked my household. My new employer assumed I was corrupt and dumped me without a thought. And so I left.
Okay, I mean, I think that's fair enough reason. We all have to do what we have to do to get by.
So
I don't know, Reiner. I feel like this is something.
yeah, I'm worried
That-
about I don't know. It's going to come out eventually if I'm with you.
Yes. And don't be worried about Desi. The thing with her is she is upset for a little while. She mulls over it and eventually she's fine. She might not like you for a few days, but she'll get over it.
She does? Are you sure?
I'm sure. I've known her long enough at this point. That's just kind of how she is. She doesn't exactly deal well with being lied to, so that might be a little bit of an obstacle.
That is what I thought.
But one other, your old employer, can I ask who he was? Is it something we need to be worried about?
For my own consults with my god, no. I've been told it's probably not a problem. It's unlikely that that I am important enough for them to still care.
Okay. I mean, as long as you don't think that he or she or they are gonna come after us.
No, very unlikely.
I mean, us as a group, I think I can speak for most that we would do what we could, but as you know, things are a little busy right now. So I just want us to be prepared if there's something else that might be creeping up behind us.
The only person who I think might be an issue was Dilono, but I doubt it.
Okay.
He barely ever had the time to look at me, so I doubt he would care that much at this point. I am pretty sure that they do think I'm dead still.
Okay.
And like I said, I was never that important anyway. They just like to make examples of snitches.
You know what they say about snitches.
Well, you're with us now and you're important to somebody. So if something comes up and you start to get concerned, please speak up right away.
The only person
No,
who I think,
no more hiding, Reiner.
the only person who I think knows besides you is Vestalaga.
Okay.
He never said it outright. I was worried that he might talk to my old employer if I rubbed him the wrong way.
Okay. You're not on like Vestalaga's bad side, are you?
No, I think I have
Okay.
smoothed things over for now.
Okay. He is one that I haven't always entirely trusted. So, once again, please speak up. If anything, you have any suspicion that anything is happening, if you're not comfortable going to the whole group right away, please come to me and we will figure something out.
Yeah, and I would prefer not to ask you to keep secrets, but I feel like now would be a bad time to bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, I will say...
Because Desi isn't talking because someone's not here, but
Yeah.
oh, see, don't tell Caitlin.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to keep a secret for long, but I will tell you if something pops up related to this, I will speak up for the safety of the group. Nothing against you, Reiner, but I'm not going to keep secrets when it comes to the safety of everybody else here.
If I thought it would be a danger, I probably would have either left or said something sooner.
Okay, well,
but
I would prefer you say something instead of just up and leaving. Just for future reference.
At this point, yeah. Well, I didn't know you before, so if
that's fair.
Yeah. I don't want to. I would like not to be a contributing factor to whatever all that is. And Reiner just kind of like waves into the general air.
That's fair. We've definitely, especially before everybody else joined our old group and companions, we've been through a lot, and I think we can take care of the people around us. But just kind of keep me updated.
All right, who snitched? I see her typing.
Please don't kill Desi. Caitlin, perfect timing.
I think she thinks that was referring to hers. Oh, that's funny.
Let her think that. Let her live with the anxiety for a week, and then
don't worry about it.
We'll find out later.
Dude, this is. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, as the day sets, if anybody else wants to do anything this day, let me know. But Speedy Courier would have arrived by now. Keenan, You will receive a message by your mother that just lets you know they have received it,
Okay.
and they will be assessing its current strength.
She did.
And, oh my
Okay.
God, she is here. What?
What am I missing?
You
Don't
already
worry, you
missed
did.
it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Are you telling me to leave?
No, we didn't. I mean, I didn't say that, but it's finished.
Oh, okay.
we just finished.
Yeah, we
I-
actually did.
You're the one who said you couldn't be here today, so
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, I'm sorry, but can you move all my stuff for me? I have DnD to play.
That sounds like a
because
perfect
that
way to
would've
use
done
an
that.
opportunity.
that
Yeah.
would go over so well with your mother.
Oh my god. She got really hangry toward the end, but we're driving, so I just hopped
Hell
on.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Are you killing my
Fair enough.
character?
No, we're playing off
Actually,
Nezzy being mad.
Not directly.
Well, the biggest thing that's happened is the Dimorpheus is gone, so he's been recalled.
So
So
we're all
Okay,
having an
God.
emotional crisis right now.
yes.
Basically.
Okay.
And we have no more
Yeah.
daggers, so.
Yeah,
Wait,
the King of Kings, the King of Kings dagger has been sent back. As
Much as Reiner likes free daggers, not that one.
that's a bit. It's kind of the reverse, right? Because it's anti-free dagger because you lose your freedom if you use it. Anyways, yeah. So as I was mentioning, they are assessing its potency right now,
Okay.
but they're generally looking at a S grade sort of
Yeah.
vicinity.
Gotcha.
Actually, I need to go through the list again. Why do I lose the list? Hang on. Let me see. Oh. Wow, I just can't find it.
Should be on our DM
alright.
somewhere.
It is in our DM somewhere. It's also in general chat. So. Oh, I found it. So, no, there is no S. I lied. X is the highest. No, it would be A plus. My apologies.
Gotcha.
They're currently current assessment is A plus. But you never know.
Mhm.
But it's unlikely to go X because it's risk decimation of life.
Yeah.
Like that's Tarrasque shit. So probably not. But yes.
Unless you use
So
to control someone who has a nuke.
yeah, I mean just something incredibly powerful.
Or a
that
wizard
it
who has a
can
really low int stat.
screw. Well, that wouldn't help because then the DCs would be trash. Anyways.
No, because the
yeah.
DC's already set. Oh,
No. Like on the
Yeah.
person you steal, if they're a shit spellcaster, what's the point of
Hey, if
stealing
you use it on
them
Gene,
for a
you
year?
get free wish.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, we should have gave it to
Um,
Dwayne. Or sorry, not Dwayne.
What? No, not Dwayne. He's a Dimorpheus. He's not
Yeah,
a
he could use it on
Anyways.
Jesse's mom, and then we'd have Jesse's mom under our control.
What happens if she succeeds?
Stab her again.
Jesse's mom has got it going on.
Oh my god. I was pain. Anyways.
Okay.
The fuck?
Anyways, as the next day flows through, you guys cross the river side. Nothing much else. Again, not much eventful things happening on the next daybreak. However, in the middle of the afternoon, you do notice on the east, from my perspective, the east side. From your perspective, I guess traveling south, it would be the west side. Just across the river, you see two armies about size of one size about roughly 200 to 300 soldiers, and then on the other side, roughly about 100 feet away, seems to be a cavalry charge of about 95 people, and then a back row of 500 troops.
Oh.
You can tell difference in banner colors. Also, sorry, my alarm is going off again for some reason. All right. But you notice you notice a difference in banner colors. So the flags to the smaller army in this case seem to be of the Nair Guard colors you've seen, and the flags of the mountain cavalry plus forces side are representing Azelion colors for the most part.
Oh, this is the. Wait, no, that's a river.
That is a river,
I
yes.
forgot there's no borders here.
I would like to miss that. Pass without the trace. Pass without the trace.
Didn't we see another war or like another battle when we first came, like around here? And...
Yes. There's just a bunch of skirmishes everywhere.
Oh
it
no,
seems.
sorry, it was over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's just a bunch of
Yeah.
skirmishes basically
Okay.
everywhere you look, as far as you're concerned.
Yeah,
You pass without a trace. You stealth out. Luckily, you're already quite a far distance away, so it's not like they're interested in you at all. But yeah, as you ride out, about a couple of minutes in, just before they leave eye shot, you notice that they start charging, and about the last moments you see is the collision before they're too far away to be illegible by sight.
Azelion really likes going to war.
Apparently.
Well, what's the point of having a giant army if you're not going to use it?
Protect your people?
Well, they did
Fear
have a giant
tactics.
army.
I guess they don't. It's just a waste of supplies if they lose, because they don't use actual people.
Yeah. When you use actual people, it's always supplies.
You
but
just
when
described drone warfare.
It's literally what they do. They use puppets to fight their wars.
Well, not anymore. But we don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, we kind of ruined that for them.
Yeah, that plan is dead.
That's why we're on the black market bounty list. Smile.
Oh, yes, indeed. Anyways, you managed to make it to a small forest side. I wouldn't say forest, more like a grove of trees. You notice a small settlement. It looks like it is a makeshift settlement, if anything. Mostly comprised of scrap wood and whatever they can find. It's more of like a homeless area than anything, like a
Slums.
scruffy, slums sort of esque.
What do they call them? Hobo cities?
Yeah, I guess you could
I forgot
consider
what
it
they
like
call
that.
them.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just sort of a random settlement that's just popped up due to so much demand. If anything, you take the tree line through, and I'm assuming you're camping in the trees tonight. So I would like a nature check and a survival check once again. And also, all right, okay, I'll just do this next time because I can't do this now. There we go. Let me put that way. Oh yeah, so the money should have arrived by now. Did you want to buy the Whisper Dagger? Correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
didn't even get told the auction price. Is it the 20th?
Yes. I'm.
Okay.
Yeah. It is the 19th now.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow.
Yes. I'm just asking for a reminder.
No, we're
so
doing all the stuff at the same time, so I'm waiting for
Yeah.
the money to come in.
Yes. All right. So it should be tomorrow, basically midday.
Tomorrow
So
I'll get the money.
Yeah, so basically by the time you get there, you should be able to make the decision. As you are sleeping in the forest side, you do hear some wood chopping in the distance. By the distance, I mean about 300 feet away. They don't seem to have noticed your presence, and just something I'd like to point out as well. Survival check, Pythor. Sorry, I just assumed.
They're all blind.
Whoops.
City of blind hobos.
That's what I expected. So yeah, they don't notice you.
There are the good rolls.
For the most part. Yeah, there's the good rolls. You should probably save those, but what do I know?
Yeah.
So they don't really notice you, so you sort of pack up and continue marching on. My I'm assuming. Actually, yeah, I won't assume here. So which way are you guys going? Are you like crossing towards the road, or are you just like
Might as well
cutting
go through
cutting?
the forest because we're trying to avoid
Yeah.
people where possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Just
I
cut through
need
the
extra
grove.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. You cut through the grove as much as you can. It is rare, like the fact that most of it's arid and very deserty in nature, that there's a sort of grove. But there was a couple of smaller sized lakes, so you
Mhm.
can probably discern
There's
some
also
oasis-like sort of structure.
there's the
Yeah, and
little
there's like
bay
a
right
bigger
here.
lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a large, way larger lake, obviously to the east. So vegetation grows nearby, of course. And yes, so as you continue marching south, you make past the forest sides, and you would notice actually um, a wooden cage, like tipped over from the side, sort of wrapped in black cloth, right here. So like a wooden cage, but you can see like on all four sides, where like you would see the inside, it's like covered by cloth. Like if you covered a window with drapings, it's sort of like just covered
You
all
guys want
sides of it.
to
It's
check
like,
that out?
Can I see
like-
through it with my true sight?
We're a little far away right
well,
now, so we need to get closer.
well, it's not like it's magical. I don't believe True Sight allows you to see through
Cloth.
things.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
X-ray vision. That's fair.
I think it's
Yeah,
just
I
you
was-
see through illusions.
Yeah, you see through illusion through it.
I can
It's
feel
just-
through things.
Yeah.
My
If you were close
black
enough,
Let's go check
But
it
you
out.
know what I can do? You know what I can do? Pass
Sure.
without a trace. We all have the thingy.
I'll use Desi's. I'll use Desi so you don't.
Oh,
waste
okay,
anything.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll do one of those, and Reiner's gonna cover up the glove, or cover up the word with the glove.
Yep. So 60 feet instead of 120.
Yep.
And all right. Yeah. So you head towards it. You get about 100-ish feet away from it. Not really any discerning like things you can see peeking out. There's a slight crevice where the cloth isn't really covering. You notice what appears to be something of skeletal nature, but you're not quite able to discern what kind of
How aged
skeleton
is
it
the
is.
cloth?
It seems like it's gone through some wear and tear due to weather becoming hot and cold, etc. But because there isn't really rain to expedite the process, it's pretty like okay-ish position, but it
It
is
looks
still
like
well
it's
worn.
or what's it called?
Yeah, yeah,
Sun bleached.
It's sun bleached
Okay.
for sure. Yes.
There's no one like guarding it.
No, it's just the cage.
I want to
Looks
check
like
that out if you don't mind.
It's like someone was transporting an animal and their cargo fell over and they couldn't get it back. Or something like that. Let's check it out. I have Speak with Dead ready, so we can see what happened.
Why do I even prepare this spell? Okay.
You can do it as well, I don't need to. I'm pretty low on slots already.
That's fine. Alright. That was Lenny complaining, not Reiner. Lenny's like, I wanted to do the cleric thing.
Hey, you can do it.
Why did it have to be on the wizard spell list too?
Because it's optional.
Wizards
Yeah.
are so bullying. They're like, I'll do your job.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
let's sneak up to the thing. Let's do it.
Yep.
Druids
You
get all
see
the
this
unique
thing?
spells.
You pull up the drapes, and you do see a corpse inside, sort of shackled. You see the shackles have no attachment to them; it's just sort of chained to its hands, and it sort of flows down. The skeletal remains appear to be that of dragonborn heritage. And yeah, I mean that's about as much evidence as you can discern. The cage itself seems to be pretty decrepit. so you could probably break through it at this point. But yeah.
Ooh.
You don't think it's undead, do you?
I can do detect evil and good.
Don't think it would hurt.
Would you like me to? I'll do
Maybe.
one. I will cast detect evil and good.
So to know if there was any of those 30 feet of you.
Yep. And undead is one of them. Undeed.
Yeah.
Undead.
Indeed, evil cousin.
Yeah. There is, in fact, none of those types of creatures within 30 feet of you. Detect evil and good doesn't find it. Why is it called detect evil and good and not good and evil? I'm so angry. Ah!
I know there's
Anyways.
protection from good and evil, and then there's. Oh no, it's
Detect
protection
evil.
from evil and good too. They're both like that.
Yeah, I know
Why
they're
would you have
flipped.
to
I'm so
detect
angry.
good anyway.
Good
unless you're
and evil
playing
was
an evil campaign.
copyrighted.
Good and evil is a copyrighted sentence. Yes.
Well,
Oh,
it's a
yeah,
misnomer
yeah.
because it really should just say detect extraplanar or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point
It doesn't
is,
matter. It's just annoying. Anyways, yeah, continue.
the point is, Reiner shakes their head. No one
Okay.
dead.
Well, let's see what's going on here. I guess let's
All
hope.
right.
Does the cage have a door?
Yes, it does have a.
I have a door right here. It's Pythor's fist.
I mean,
Indeed, I was gonna say there is a lock on it. It's slightly rusted, but it's not
I'd
rusted
rather
enough.
break
that
the
it's
lock
like-
than the bars.
I can get that. I can pick that for you.
I doubt
Yep.
it's pickable anymore. It's probably all rusted, isn't it?
Can I get the lock off?
Yeah. Roll thieves tools.
All right.
Let's see how hard this lock was to.
That's such a overkill.
I will say it got harder because of how because of decrepit age, but it's really not a hard lock. It's
All the sand
if you
inside of it.
if you've ever seen a lockpick lore video, it's a master lock. It's not really
Oh, okay.
designed. It's less designed for keeping something actually secured, more so just don't touch it.
Yeah.
It opens quite handily. Bear in mind, this is on the side. It's rolled to the side, so the entrance the door sort of opens up because it's because it's rolled to it's sort of rolled, so you kind of open up from it. And yes, once again, it's just skeletal remains.
Gotcha.
There doesn't seem to be anything missing in terms of bone structure. Seems to have perished inside the cage, if anything.
Well, they're doing all their stuff. I'm just gonna be ritual casting detect magic.
All right.
I'm just looking around.
Yeah. You can roll perception check if you'd like, Pythor. If anything. Yeah, 25. So, as far as you're determining from the environment, it is quite isolated from roadside. Like, if you had to consider, right, both roadsides don't really go here. If you had to compare it to anything, it's like the middle of the ocean, sort of, like in the sense that, like, practicality-wise, why would you take this route? But yeah,
I mean, we're taking it.
That really yeah, yeah,
If you're slave trading, you want to avoid the main road, so.
right, exactly.
So you think this person was supposed to be a slave?
I mean, it's a person in a cage. What else do you think it would be?
Where's the rest of the caravan?
Could have. I'm not sure they could have dropped them off. They could have fell off the cart and no one noticed somehow. Maybe they're being chased by bandits.
Lots of possibilities.
Or they could have just dropped them out here to die.
It looks like they've been dead for a very long time. Can I, guess how long they've been dead for?
They've been dead for 6 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they've been dead a very long time. I doubt anyone uses this route anymore.
And no one even buried the body.
No. No one even removed the cloth from the cage. I am going to cast Gentle Repose.
Yep.
to just sort of like move it along and just kind of bury it.
Yep.
You want to speak
You
with it
give it-
before?
Yeah.
Do you want to? We can do that if you want to.
I mean, we can. Did you want to, or did you want me to?
You can do it. I've used a couple spell slots already.
Okay. Well, after my ritual finishes.
Yep.
Anything magical?
No.
Okay, didn't think so. Alright, let's speak to this guy.
All right.
Cast
So
speak
can
with
you click? Yep. Click on that for me, please. So. Is there any limitations to Age of Corpse?
Don't believe
No,
so.
not really. Okay.
Nope, it just needs to have a mouth.
And can't be undead like a zomboid. Yep. Okay, that works. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just make a
Um,
skeleton speak to you.
Yeah. So as you cast the creature back into it, it goes.
Who were you?
I am a. I am a profit broker.
What was your name?
My name was Slimer.
Slybar?
Slimer
Okay.
Chrysler.
Slybar Chrysler. Like Chrysler?
Like, yeah, I guess.
Okay, third. How did you get here?
I was dragged here by gangsters.
Ah, this was an execution then.
What did you do to tip off these gangsters?
I sold information to the guards and stole most of their money.
Sold information to the guards and stole most of their money.
Reiner sweats nervously in the background.
And my last question is... Ooh. What was the name of the gang who did this to you?
Three fangs.
Green Fangs?
Three fangs.
Is that the group that attacked us, or is that a different group?
Different group. Yeah. Also, you would probably discern that there's a level of difference here, so to speak, because they try to kill you, you know. So
And they executed this guy.
yeah, yeah.
Has Reiner ever heard of this gang?
You wouldn't necessarily. This seems to be a local sort of thing.
Probably they were just hired by the people he pissed off.
Yeah. If anything, Ryder would relate this to things you would have seen already. Like, this isn't like the newest thing you've ever seen. But it is still unsettling when you stumble across it.
Reiner's just like, yeah, this is the shit they were gonna do to me.
Yeah, just like
they were gonna drag me out with a bunch of the new recruits, and they were gonna watch it. They were just gonna fucking ditch me there.
This is why you don't mess with gangs.
That's why Reiner's calls home are like, hey, don't fucking work with those people. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Oh, they'll throw your ass in the desert.
I don't even think there is a desert near where Reiner lives, and they'll find one.
Sewers instead.
Yeah, I believe Bell Empire does not have a desert next to them. You are correct.
Let's use a teleportation scroll or something to get you to a desert.
Yep.
That's too expensive
ton of gold.
for one person, though. You know. Oh no! Correction. There
Look,
is in fact a large ass desert south of Buvala. Never
They
mind.
didn't care enough to check to see if that was Reiner's actual body. So I don't
That
think
you know
that-
of.
Yeah.
I asked my god like twice.
Yeah.
You know, that's fair.
All right. So, as you give this
I should have asked for
individual
last
an
words
unmarked
or
grave.
anything he wanted. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have asked
Yeah,
what
he
the
was-
information he sold was. Damn it.
Yeah, he was probably a dick.
Let's give him a proper burial at least.
I will still cast Judge Slurpos and bury the body.
Or we
Yeah.
could
You give
could
it.
just burn the
yeah.
cage with him in it.
You could burn the cage, and I mean one or the other. Just decide whichever you guys want to do.
Let's not make smoke. It'll give us away.
I would prefer to just bury the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. You give it an unmarked grave, and you continue moving.
I'll
Once
make
again-
a little marker for the grave. We've got some wood.
Oh.
We've got his name.
Yeah.
We got his
So
name?
you put his tomb. You write his name on it. Slybar Chrysler. K it's with a K, not CH.
We spell
But
it
yes.
wrong on the gravestone.
Yeah.
Close enough. It's fine.
Sure.
Hey, he doesn't
Oh,
spell
fair
out his
enough.
name.
Yeah, he didn't spell out his name, so he fucked up. So that's his fault. Fair enough. So, you travel a couple more miles. I actually want to ask here, because it's drawing towards nightfall. Do you want to ride to the roadside to camp to the roadside, or do you want to camp out here in the
I
desert?
kind of
towards,
want to camp out here still.
Yeah.
I am
That
fine with
works.
that.
My tower is a
Middle
bit
of
more
nowhere, best
conspicuous
place.
in the middle of a desert.
And now that we
Fair
are
enough.
coming closer to nighttime,
I feel like it'd be
guess...
more conspicuous. Why is there a tower in the desert?
Hey, wizards keep their towers in the middle of nowhere. It's simple
Ah,
knowledge.
yes.
But now
Look
that
at
we
this, he's
have
dead.
gotten... Oh.
Yep.
But now
Yep.
that we're in a relative safe place, I want to try to use my divine intervention to fulfill our promise to Rocky.
All right, go for it.
Oh my god, it worked!
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ!
Second time.
All right,
damn.
listen. You used up all your luck for like the next few
Well, I
seconds.
can't do it for another week, but yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I'm basically
Well-
just going to be like, can you help us fulfill our promise to that thing that the guy was called?
Dwayne.
Let me clarify. You want to give him his freedom, right?
I want to give him his freedom.
He is now free.
Well. Now he's gonna get killed right in front of Dizzy's mom.
Well, no, that's not how. It's been 2 days.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
He's
cast
either-
sending to him.
You're welcome.
yep.
My god seems to have made good on our promise. You are free, is what I've been told.
So he would reply, "I'm eternally grateful. I am now marching to the first Earth plane to escape the elemental planes."
I wish him luck, but not
What
enough
a
to use another
legend.
spell
You-
slot.
Tell him
You
to come and
actually
find us.
gave him freedom. No fucking way. You actually gave him freedom. My
Yep.
God.
Wow.
It'll take a while, but he's free now.
I can't believe that fucking worked!
He is a free man. He
The
is-
first
is
time I
free.
tried it, and then the second time I tried it, both worked!
Hey, your god is just a great guy. Or lady, I guess. Yeah, in this case.
I still don't like deities.
I have
And that's
mixed
why you'll never
feelings.
be free, Piet.
I'm still waiting for Reiner to figure it out.
yeah, don't worry about it. Anyways.
Hmm. I didn't think
Alright.
I was this powerful, Smile.
Well, no, it's the divine. It was divine intervention. It was the gods.
Reiner, I'm not a real priest. Also, Reiner.
I'm not a real priest, but I can make miracles.
Yeah. Let's just never tell Desi about this.
No.
Well, we can tell Desi about this, just not the stuff that Desi doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let. Well, will you tell?
She'll figure it out.
I guess everybody would know that you freed him. So
Yeah, this
I
one's
mean,
not a secret, so everyone would be
Yeah.
aware.
Yeah, I'll just ping her now that yeah, boy
We
is
freed
free.
Rocky. We freed Rocky. We did it.
Yeah, he's a free man now. His last name is Freeman. Anyways, so
Well, then his name needs to be Gordon.
Oh, he's gonna fight head crabs and shit. He'd be way more OP. He's made of fucking rock. What's up? He's
What do you-
free.
I did
He's
a
free.
divine intervention, and I said, "Can you free our friend, the Dionysus?" And the guy Galad was like, "Yeah, sure," and he's free. I rolled a 4 on the die.
He's
The Rock
free.
Boy is free?
Rock
Yes,
Boy is
he's
Boy's
free.
free.
He's on the other
Dionysus is
plane,
free.
but he's free.
Yeah, he's free now.
I
Reiner
thought he
gave
left.
Reiner gave him his freedom
No.
after he left.
No, divine intervention
Oh.
made him free. Yes, now he's actually free.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He's still on the
Good
other
for
plane,
him.
so he needs to get out himself. But
He
He's
sent
heading.
my note.
Well, that's a different.
Oh, I
topic
forgot to
entirely.
ask him that. Should I ask him if he brought the note?
You can.
I mean, watch him have RA being free.
I probably should have asked him that first.
Yeah. What would you like to?
Just left.
My god's amazing,
Yeah,
but she
yeah,
did nothing.
Yeah, she's busy. Yeah, I think she just wanted to be here for that. To confirm that your boy is free. But yes. Yeah, you can sending him to ask if he sent the letter over.
I will
Wait.
send one more and say, "I wish you good luck." Did you deliver the letter, by the way?
Yes, she has received the message, and I believe she's deciding what to do with it. Oh,
What's up?
I relay that to the party. Desi, your mother did receive the message.
I want to know if the mother already freed him.
Mother received the message?
well, no. Remember, he said he would only be freed if he did his job, but he didn't do his job. He got recalled before that was
Okay,
necessary.
but
before
we
that
gave the
happened.
message, is all.
So Reiner basically freed did Desi's mom's promise for her.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Imagine, oh my gosh, that could cause some problems though.
That could cause some problems.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Because
Yes.
imagine because I wrote that letter to be like, listen, you should really give him his wish. He tried really hard. And then,
Hey, at least you didn't kill him
well,
right
what
on the
if she
spot.
was like, yeah, that's true. I was like, what if she was like, no, fuck you, and then didn't give him the wish, and then you granted his wish anyway? Like, he's gonna,
Hey, mom said no. Ask dad.
yeah, basically.
Oh
Hey,
my
Dad.
god.
Oh,
I'm the fun enabler aunt / uncle / there's not a gender neutral word for this. I don't
you know, we could have asked to free
Yeah.
Desmond.
Oh my gosh. Man.
Well,
I don't think that would work, to be honest, but we could have.
yeah. I mean, you could
I
have
don't
tried.
think Desi wants to free Desmond.
I mean, that would make
I
the
don't
crow
know what I
useless
want.
if we did. The crow gets his
Yeah.
power from him being trapped in it.
Yeah, I'm not asking for that because I don't know what the other ramifications are, and that seems like something I will
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
discuss with
This
Desi first.
is more immediate reward sort of
Yeah.
thing. It's just like
This
it
is-
happened.
This is really funny though, and like I want Reiner to just have a pattern of just undermining like bad guys' bosses, basically.
Basically.
Where it's
You're
they're
already-
like, oh, I'm doing this to free my family, Reiner. I freed your family for you. You're good, Gucci.
Oh my gosh.
You did this twice. The first time with the environment fish, you literally made one of my strongest bosses incapable of hurting you. I couldn't kill you if I wanted to.
I loved it. I love
anyways.
Reiner.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Anytime.
regardless, you have achieved great energies. There would be a large blast of arcane energy in your like aura as the divine intervention is granted because that wasn't cheap. I will say that was not cheap.
Using all your
So,
mother's money.
yeah.
I'm using all my god's money.
Yeah.
I kind of
So-
want to ask Commune and be like, hey, is this going to have any ramifications? But I know what the answer is.
There's always ramifications.
There's always a domino effect. Not butterfly.
I'm
effect,
team
domino.
fuck the system. I just don't like hierarchies.
Peru, break it all down and all that. Anyways, so as the day breaks and about midway through the day, as you continue traveling to the temple, you get some info. So let me. Did I hit you up with a list of the money already, or am I
Nope.
crazy?
Now, in the morning, I would have sent to Rain
Yeah.
and asked him.
Yeah, so let me see. So The active force is for 4.5.
No, that money, yeah, but for the Lagrange's longsword auction.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So for the auction, it's he sold it for about 60K gold.
60K exactly, or
It's I'll just
is
copy
it
and paste it.
61,200?
What?
Damn it! I need
No.
700 more and I can get them both.
You greedy bastard! You
Reiner
got
digging
both your
through-
listeners here.
Okay.
Reiner digging through their pockets.
No. I'll ask
I
Reinhall.
have 70 platinum. I can lend you 70 platinum if you need.
I'm sure you guys have a group fund that I can ask Rain, and I'll pay him back in a bit.
Oh yeah, I updated these.
Yeah, so I send Rain.
Yep, you send rain.
Can you use all the money?
Damn, that's expensive. Shit is
Plus
expensive.
700 and wait. Is it just 600? I don't even remember.
Yeah. Oh no, I just realized one of these things is not updated. Whoops. I forgot to update this. I even have a note that says update this, you idiot. Alright, I will deal with this some other time. I'll fix this later. Alright. But yeah, continue with your Taparino.
I'm just gonna type a bunch, and however many sendings it takes, it'll do that.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just
basically?
sending. Like that.
Hey Ray, can you use all the money we've made from the Shadow Plus remainder should be around our gold? I'll owe you 800.
To purchase
Yeah,
the 2 blades.
Yeah. Yeah, he wouldn't really mind. It's just consent from the rest of the group is necessary.
Hey Luca,
Yeah.
Yes.
would you be fine if I borrow 700 gold from the group fund? I'll pay you guys back.
I mean, as long as
Bob?
Rain's okay with it, he's the one that kind of organizes it.
Okay. He said as long as he has consent from everyone else, it'd be fine.
Okay, well, Desi's not speaking, so I guess that's my job. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. I trust that you'll pay us back.
All right. Thank you.
There we go.
You're welcome.
Congratulations! You now have access to some pretty fucking OP gear. Again,
So, yeah.
twice. Yeah.
So, yes.
I will,
Whispers to Azurimoth and my scroll.
So what scroll did you want to purchase from that?
Was the scroll of local arsenal?
Oh yes, it's a bigger bigger version of the pocket arsenal.
Yeah,
It is the,
it's a 4th level version.
yes.
4th
let
or
me
5th,
look
I
for
forget.
It was 4th, fairly certain. Hang on. Oh no, I never actually wrote this down formally.
It's all good.
So yeah, sorry. So the local arsenal is level 4. It is any you can hide. So it's a nearly invisible sigil that appears in your shoulder. Either shoulder you get to choose. And it's hidden within that sigil. It's about this. The sigil size is large enough. Width size to absorb a 2x4 plank of wood. So it's about that width.
So I can keep a sword on my shoulder?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
You can. It's about so as long as it's 10 you can hold up to 10 kgs into that shoulder.
Okay. And it doesn't even need to be one object; it can be multiple.
It can be multiple as long as it fits up to 10 kg. But once again, if it is dispelled or if it is
How long's
removed,
duration? 24 hours.
It just blasts up. It is 24 hours. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Local arsenal. One day you'll get the miniature arsenal. That'd be pog. That'd be very pog.
Alright, that's handy.
Yeah. So, wow, that is okay.
Whisper Dagger and the Whisper Short Sword. Yes.
You are welcome. So I will say I forgot to update the dagger. So
It's all good.
really, if anything, ignore what it says right now, because I will update that hopefully before it is too useful. But the short sword is done.
Ooh.
Whenever Whisper lands strike, you gain displacement
Ooh.
effect. Start your next turn. Whenever a creature is
Ooh.
critically hit by Whisper, it must make a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw or become maddened for a turn. Critically miss. Wait. When you critically miss attack 2 more times instead.
When you critically miss, comma, attack 2 more times instead.
Oh, so you get 2 attacks if you roll on that one.
Yeah, if you critically miss, you attack
That's
2 more
dope.
times instead.
Displacement. Is there any ability with them working in tandem?
So yes. So if you have both dagger 1 and dagger 2, or both daggers, I should say,
Okay.
you can cast the mirror spell. But you don't. So
Okay, so having 2 wisp. Okay, it's alright then.
yeah. If you have the short sword with the dagger, when you throw the dagger, you can throw a illusion version of the dagger somewhere else, or you can jump to either point you threw it at. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that Keenan go Neom.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, these are both attunement, which is the problem.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put it in your inventory, but I know you're like, you have so many swords.
I don't have Lagranges anymore, so I only have 3.
Oh shit! Right, you
Only.
sold Lagrange's,
Yep.
right?
Well,
Yep. Let me.
I'm not sure if I'll be
Yeah,
using the one anymore anyways. The invisibility is the handy part.
Yeah, I have to remind myself what you've sold and what you haven't
Yeah.
sold because this is.
I can tell you right now if you want.
No. I'm pretty sure I removed
Okay.
everything except Lagrange's. That's why I asked.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because otherwise, if you look through your lists and see something that you've already sold, let me know because
Mhm.
this is kind of important. All right.
Should be good.
Press F. There you go.
Dagger of Domination.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's out of your inventory as well.
Put in Elira's or something for now.
Yeah. I'm just hiding them essentially from the list. Doesn't seem to be anything else that
Alright.
has. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, you have your shiny new weapons. And as you attune, I'm assuming you are attuned to the short sword. It's a +2, by the way. That wasn't obvious. But yeah, do you attune to the short sword?
Yeah, I tuned to them both.
Um,
And I'll unattune to
So-
the Black Blade of the Slave for now.
yeah, I'm attuned to Black Blade of the Slave. So as you attune to the short sword, you hear in your mind, "Greetings. I am Latok Mur, craftsman of the War Mountains.
Latokabur.
Latok Mur.
Mur.
Durr.
I am the spirit of the short sword."
Hi there, Latok.
Insight to see what Keenan is talking to.
He is talking directly at the dagger. Probably,
Okay.
I would say. Yeah. Yeah. You are the new wielder of the short sword, yes?
Yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Although, I will warn you, if your values do not meet mine, then we will have conflicts.
May I ask you what your values are? What do you value in life? Or, I suppose, your afterlife?
Perfection is what I yearn for in life. Craftsmanship and of the like. Creating the perfect environment and art, let us put it that way.
Good for you. My art's my swordsmanship, so hopefully we can come to a agreement.
Well, we shall see.
All right.
But yeah.
Does the dagger talk also?
Yeah. If you
Oh.
attune to it.
Yeah, I turned to it right after the sword.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, it's
Hello.
you again. That was quick.
Yeah, I hear voices in my head. All right. This one, you hear, "Hello, my name is Rayuven. I am a scout for the United Order of Humanity. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Okay, how do you spell his name?
No I, just Rayuven. Rauven.
Reuven Scout for the United Order. Okay. Nice to meet you, Reuven.
Nice to meet you too, sir. I am perfect for scouting, navigating, looking for danger, all of the kind.
Hmm. That's good. I get into danger a lot, so you'll be of great use to me.
Is that right, Oven? How is it? How are you been, boy? It's been quite a long time. Ah, Mr. Latok, how are you doing, sir?
And this is all
I've
in
been
my
doing
head.
fantastically. Yes, this is a conversation in your head.
How's the wife and kids?
Oh,
Keenan will never know peace again.
yes.
Keenan never knew
yes.
peace anyways. It's okay.
Oh
But
man,
yeah,
that's rough.
they just have talking like, how you been? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, and same old, same old. I haven't seen you since XYZ. It's like,
Does
how
Keenan
was your last
recognize any of
order?
the things they're
Oh,
talking
it's
about?
Well, they talk about Mycocrea at one point.
Okay.
But aside from that, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, they just start like being like, oh shit, it's been a hot minute. Yeah, you're welcome. You have voices in your head now.
He already talks to himself in his head, so it's just another
Almost as
one.
many voices as Raylick had.
True. Well, there's 3, so he's tied, right?
I think
Oh no,
so, yeah.
there's.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
starting to
he's
think
fine.
that people with R names in your game are cursed. None of them seem to have stuck around. Why is that?
Oh my, that's true.
Listen. Hey, they're not evil. They're just talkative. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Well, they're not even talkative. It's just they just have voices.
And Latok was a craftsman.
So
from
he's a master craftsman of the War Mountains.
Master of the Wur, WURR.
WUR, like the War
Okay.
Fort. up north.
Oh, that's near here.
Yes.
Well, I hope both of you can teach me your trades eventually, and let's get to know each other.
Yes, indeed. We shall see.
All right.
Yeah, I need to change the dagger. I think not necessarily buff it, it's just really scuffed.
It's all good.
Alright, so as you see Keenan talking to himself, quite an unhealthy amount, you arrive to what appears to be arcane gates.
An arcane gate.
So an arcane gate. So there seems to be 3 arcane seals on it. About like quite a distance away, you see a small village. I mean, you notice that there's like this arcane fence that wraps around it. You notice even further ahead a large cathedral-like structure, and you notice this to be a temple.
Interesting. By the way, on the way here, I was scrolling out the new spell.
Yeah.
And now I'm out of materials to write
Yeah.
spells.
The local arsenal uses the same thing as the miniature arsenal. It is visual and somatic, I believe.
Okay.
Let me confirm that. It is visual and somatic, yes. No.
I think you mean
Verbal.
vocal. Yeah.
Verbal, sorry. Visual. Why do I say sorry? I'm tripping. Anyways,
Transmutation.
yeah. It is, yes, transmutation.
Okay. Casting time is 1 action, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Range self. Okay.
The next, the one above this, makes it so you can put one thing in, but the spell makes you attuned to that thing, which is very useful.
Oh, so
But
it's
you don't
like
have
it's like the bag that.
Yes, it's like the bag, except like for one thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So
But that bag was fucking
you get an extra
crazy. That bag is so good.
you get an
Yeah.
extra attunement slot without the worry of it, or
So I'm just talking about the next
yeah.
tier of arsenals, but yes, like you can put one thing in it, and you are attuned to that object, while the spell is active.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah, once again, you are met with arcade gates. It doesn't seem like there's anybody to greet you at the door, so to speak. Once again, there's a village about 80-ish feet away. The fence and the gate is not that high, to be fair. Python probably climb over it. The fence, I mean, not the gate. But yeah, there seems to be arcane symbols on the gate, so to speak.
Interesting. And it's just a gate in the middle of an opening, or what's it like?
It's sealed shut. There's a village right across, and then the temple.
Oh, there's a
It's the
village.
ghost gate.
Yeah, there's like there's like 4 or 5 buildings.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Interesting.
What did you want to say, Reiner?
It's the ghost gate
Yep.
from Morrowind.
Ah.
Interesting. So is the gate shut or is it open?
It is sealed by the 3 arcane symbols.
Hmm. So it's like a magic barrier?
I could try to dispel them. I want to take a look at these.
Sort of.
Plus
A little bit.
2.
You want to take a look at the symbols?
Yeah.
There are 3 of the same symbol. They're all conjuration. It seems to be just sort of a simple sort of gate seal, sort of. So it's opened via command word, or otherwise.
Do we know the command word?
I wouldn't think so. No.
Keenan, do you want me to dispel this?
Let me take a look at it real quick. Can I
Sure.
discern any? So you need a password to open it?
Yes.
Yeah. Vision.
Did anyone write the password on a note and slip it under a rock nearby? Or
I don't think we. Uh. Can I just say vision out loud?
You say vision. You wait a couple of minutes. Well, you can wait a couple of seconds. No.
The language. Can I tell by the script that the runes are written in what language it is? What-
This is an arcane scripture. This isn't in a specific language.
It isn't in a specific language?
It isn't in a specific language. It's an arcane scripture.
Okay, can I try?
are you going to just run down the list, Keenan?
I'm trying to discern what these runes are first. Can I
Operation
try and
symbols.
decipher the runes?
They're all 3 of them are basically the same symbol. They're all conjuration, and they just mean yeah, you can roll a Arcana check to see what this symbol
Okay,
means.
I'm getting enhance ability myself.
I'll give him a guidance.
Advantage
Sure.
and plus a d4.
Arcana check, maybe. Oh
Did
shit!
not need that advantage. Wait, roll the
this
d4. Let's see how crazy this is. I want to see.
Hey, give me a 4.
I just want this to be really crazy.
32.
maximum overdrive. Okay, so because that critted so hard, so you would know this as a arcane symbol of lock. You can easily open this with lock spells. You could open this with a command word if you wanted to, but obviously you don't know the command spell. It doesn't seem to be very powerful either. So again, it's not like it's gonna harm you if you try and like walk around it. If you find a way to walk around it.
I feel like we should be
if you
going
do-
through though. We wouldn't be here if it
Yeah.
wasn't there for a purpose.
Yeah, but if anything, this is literally like just a mild inconvenience in comparison. If you could open this lock with a spell, you could.
If you guys want to wait 10 minutes, I can just identify it, and it'll give me the command word.
Yeah,
Might
that
be
is
the
easier
smartest
then.
thing.
Yeah, well, virtual cast identify.
Yeah. The command word is foreseen.
Oh, because it's foresight. Ha ha ha.
Yes.
God
maybe?
damn it, his password was password.
Keenan puts his hand on it and says, foreseen. And
The
the
doors.
two voices in
open.
my head say foreseen as well at the same time.
No, they don't.
Damn it.
Sorry, you have no qualms over their personalities.
Yet.
Anyways, oh, you say yet, but yeah, I mean, good luck with that. Anyways, they push through. You guys push through rather. And as you walk to the village, you are met with. You see, like literally, like with the perfect timing. This is music's too creepy. Stop it. All right, that one. So as you walk, like with perfect timing, the doors open as you are in like vicinity of the village. Sort of several people walk out, roughly about 25-ish. You see them in different kinds of gear. Um, uh, there are some with wheels, some with spears, some with these floating orbs around them. Some appear to be blind, like a cloth covering their eyes, and they have several arcane symbols on their arms. But they don't appear to be hostile. And in fact, they sort of just gather around in front of you. Some like go to the side of you, about 50-ish feet away. But yeah, their stances seem non-hostile, and one approaches towards you, and he sort of nods, and he goes, "Welcome to the Temple of Foresight."
This is the first time at one of these temples that they've actually greeted us.
Well, we have seen that our attempt at holding you here will only lead to unnecessary bloodshed. So, there is no need for us to retort with unnecessary violence. Let's put it that way. However, I do wish to warn you. This is not similar to your previous journeys. This will not end with simply your victory and much. Perhaps I cannot see what exactly your future is within those temple doors, but I will promise you that it is nothing like you've ever faced before.
Always up for new experiences.
Each temple has done something we haven't seen before, so.
He nods. If you wish to proceed, we will not stop you. We have already tried and we have failed. And they sort of part, and he like gestures for you to continue.
As we're walking away, Reiner is kind of like, it seems odd to make foregone conclusions like that.
They like to attempt to make predictions of the future. Don't take it too hard. They can see a few seconds into the future, but no more, no less.
Is this where you got your book?
No. I got my book from a dead vampire.
Ah,
Yes, I know, typical, but
the others mentioned that, the vampire thing.
yes, you found Mimir. She was powerful, to be sure. But this will not be easy. I will, but we will have to see, because, as I mentioned, every single time I have seen, they have decided to fight us in the streets out there, but for some reason they've decided to let us enter this time. It is completely gone out the window, my knowledge of their actions, it seems.
Well, like they said, they've already tried to stop us and they failed. So if they saw that they couldn't stop us in a fight, why waste their lives trying to stop us?
Right, which is what I'm saying. But at the same time, in the prophecy, well, I guess maybe I die every time, in which case I could not see. Maybe that is why. But nonetheless, yes, I couldn't see past them because of perhaps they killed me first because I could see, or otherwise. But yes. Anyways, seems like it is only 2 handles in the door. We can proceed. If everybody's ready.
I want to vibe check the whole situation. Can I do an insight check?
On what? Just the situation?
I want a gut check. Am I getting bad vibes?
From the people or from...
From the people, not Moriel specifically, but like...
The people that let you through?
Yeah.
You get the vibe that they're just like, go ahead. Like, go ahead. We can't stop you. Go ahead.
Alright, well...
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like that sort of... It's not... I mean, you could say it's kind of smug to imply that they can't stop you, but the temple will. But that's basically what they're sort of implying.
Yeah. Well... Meh. Alright, into the temple.
The same guy that approached you just before you enter goes, oh, and if you wish to leave, simply say the words, peace be upon you all, and you will be transported outside. Individually. You will have to say it by yourself. Peace be upon you all is the... So, once you say those words, you yourself will be transported out. But it is an individual matter, not a group one. He nods.
I'll keep that in mind for after we've gotten what we came here for.
Keenan says to Rayuven, we're gonna go somewhere that you probably haven't seen the like of. So you'll probably enjoy this one.
Interesting, sir. I will be keeping an eye out.
You guys can see through my vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Alright, so as the doors opened and as you guys enter, it is a large field of purple floor. Let's put it that way. This is low hanging, glowing purple cloud on the floor as well. As you continue marching forward, and slightly deep in, you hear the words in your minds go, how are you able to face me when you are not able to face your past and your present? It echoes in your mind.
All of us individually?
Yeah, it
Okay.
goes into your head. So Keenan has 4 things in his head at this point.
We should just have a Keenan voices counter.
Yes.
Hey, goodbye, Blade the
All right.
Slave counter. Hello, voices counter.
But yeah, so as he says that, you continue pushing forward. It is a large field. Like it doesn't seem like there's an end. I'm assuming you have the orb of illumination at full power here to like
Yeah, I'll
light
take my
the
glove
way.
off.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're trying to light the way. It's quite dark in here. If anything. And then you hear it say, "Behold, what you will face is but single parts of you, but will your whole be better than its pieces?" And then shadows. All your magic items begin glowing. They don't vanish. They begin glowing, and then like small sparks of light burst out of them, and then like fly to a random spot on the ground, and something starts shifting from that spark on the ground, from the cloudy mist on the floor.
Now,
and
question.
Are you two okay,
Yep.
guys?
Does this happen with Xander too? Because he's technically considered a magic item now.
Is he considered a magic item?
He's a magic
That's
creature.
what you told me.
He's a magical creature, not an item. I believe.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Only your ring is magic item considered. So yes,
Okay.
your ring is also part of this. So all your
See.
magic items include everything. By the way, everything you possess: goggles of night, black blade of. Oh no, that doesn't. Black blade of the servant, token of magic ingredients, banshee's bow, every toy Desi has in her fucking bag. Portal elven bow, Dorian glaive. I had to prepare for this. Every time you got a new magic item, I have to make something. This is the hardest
This is
thing
what you
to
do
manage.
to hoard all your items!
So I will just announce what the voice says, because some of them are actually quite cool. So, for the necklace of the Empyrean, I give you Guidahesh of the Asimar. For the Trinity God, I give you Andoris of the Winged. For the Javelin of Lightning, I give you Solomon of the Skyon. For Tayukura, I give you the Wandering Warrior. For the Bolts of the Wild, I give you Parvati, the Dragon Tamer. For Angels of the Raging Storms, I give you Yormog Lodbrok. And those are the big ones. And then everything else is a clone of every other magic item you possess. Some of them are not famous enough to be named like that by the voice, but he goes, "I hope you are ready." And I just like you to see. Hello, I've made sure nameplates are visible so you can see everything. Mother Lagrange was in here, and then you sold it. So I forgot you sold Lagrange, so I had to get rid of Lagrange.
So, for Latok and Rayuven, are they actually here, or?
No, it seems as though something has taken its place.
Interesting.
But yeah, so there's a
this
bunch
is
of
not
people
gonna be
in
fun.
here. So as there's like silence, like there's like this long string of silence. I'll pause the music for a moment because there's this. But there's stuff. So there's like this eerie silence as you see some of the, so for lack of a better term, some of the weaker creatures have this like blue glowing eyes, and they're like visibly like grunting as they're possessed, and they have these like arcane weapons they're holding. Some of the more stronger ones, let's say the second tier, they appear to be like resisting it, and they have like their personality. It seems like, for instance, this person right here, he goes, "Ugh, what is this? Why am I here?" And like they're like struggling against it. And then the big ones, like Solomon, Guidahesh, I guess Sultan Krisla, I guess technically counts. By the way, Luca, you notice this guy right here at the back? He looks quite similar to the thing in your ring. Yeah.
Oh.
But yes, so Sultan Chrysla, Andores. So the larger ones seem to be literally unfazed as they appear, and they so you would hear Guida Hesh go, "Oh, why have I been summoned here? What is this place? And who dares command me an order?" And he sort of looks around, and you see Solomon. Hear this loud, booming, echoing voice. It seems we have been summoned here for a purpose, my friends. Also, he's a size too small. We have been summoned here for a purpose, warriors. A command, it seems. A command? Don't be daft. Surely they jest when they simply suggest I do something. And he sort of looks at the group of you in the center. Do they refer to these folk? Huh. Interesting. You, all of you, cite your names.
Keenan Shannon.
Notable name.
Sasha Reiner.
Luca Galanoble.
Hathor
Elvish.
Ashnide.
Leonin. Desi will say her name, and I will say Moriel. And I will cease my last name, just for this one.
Ooh,
Ooh,
we don't know his last name.
that's true.
You do.
We don't.
Yeah. Yep. Guida Hesh goes, "Poof! Very well. Honorable enough to say your names, it seems. Respectable. Respectable. So, who else in here isn't bound by the laws of this room?" Solomon raises his hand. "I am not bound." Parvati sort of nods as well. "I am not bound." Andoris goes, "I am not bound." Sultan Chrysler goes, "I am not bound. But it is quite interesting that this environment were to bring us here. I don't mind either way, as long as we get to fight it out. It seems as it has brought us here for that purpose. Now let us not resort to petty violence. So, my dear warriors, the 6 of you. Yes, you are in a group. I presume you are not merely a hodgepodge that walked in here by accident. If they can summon me, then I presume you are warriors.
Yes, we're the possessors of all of their physical forms, I believe.
Yes, I have been informed. I believe that Leonin over there possesses the necklace of the Empyrean. Much respect. However,
Nod.
don't interrupt me. We were informed and requested by this room to ask you to leave. Well, they didn't say that. They said to kill you or force you out. But it doesn't hurt trying, does it?
Unfortunately,
would,
if it was just as easy to ask us to leave, we wouldn't have entered here in the first place.
I would make a counteroffer. Help us get through this room. If you are not bound.
I'm not an ignoramus, my friend. Unfortunately, if you leave this room, I disappear. So the best I can do, really, is either do what they want me to do or sit here and wait.
I mean,
one or the other. I don't really care.
not as if you're not here when we leave this room. You're always with us, fighting by our sides.
Oh, don't give me that trash. I belong dead. I know it for sure. Especially since my necklace seems to have been possessed by someone other than of the like. So it is pretty obvious I have perished. I'm sure everyone in here has perished. Or maybe not. Can they summon creatures that are not dead?
No, they
Does
cannot.
anyone know?
I have 2 with me that aren't dead.
And how would you know this?
I just hold up talk.
And how you do not know that one creature here among us is the summon of that guy?
Oh, I understand what you mean. I misunderstood.
Yes,
Let me
I
see.
once to leave this room, I'm to cease to exist, which means I either sit here and do the job, or I sit down and I relax while I watch petty fights go about. So
Would you rather play a game of poker?
don't humor me with trivial games, please. I am simply once again I am asking. They could do this the hard way, or you could leave, and then we can all leave here peacefully. I doubt these small ones over here. He points at the ones that have been possessed by the powers. I doubt these small ones have the same reasoning as we do. They'll probably fight you once you declare hostility and intent to progress. But I believe the rest of us with minds, well, I can't speak for all of us, but I'm definitely going to sit here and do nothing. Let me put it that way. I don't care.
I mean, is there anything you want to know about the world now?
No.
I know about all these people, right, Blue? Like, these are all big figures in history.
Everyone who was named is famous, yes.
Yeah, so does Keenan know if any of these people are alive? Can I make a history
Yeah.
check?
No, they're all dead. You would know this. They're all dead. You're 100% sure they're all dead. Yeah, this is like a fucking. This is like a fanboy walking.
Yeah, this is
into
Keenan's wet dream. I said that.
Yeah, everybody. You're like, it's everybody. It's just like, oh my god, it's that guy. I can give you Lord. Yeah.
Was the Aegis one of the people who was not?
No. The Aegis. No, it's Jormung Lodbrok, the guy up here.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I turn to that guy and just kind of be like, well, what about you?
Aye. What are you in to look for?
Trying to get this orb so that we can help a friend, apparently. That is
Yeah,
why...
that's pretty noble of you.
And apparently to stop something much worse from befalling this world. Will you help us?
I can't help you. I could probably not attack you, if that counts as helping you. But I'm in the same boat as Gudahesh over there. It is, we have been asked very nicely to stop you from progressing. But unlike Gudahesh over there, I am actually yearning for a fight. So I apologize, but I might draw some blades.
I mean, after we're done fighting the small ones, I'm sure a bunch of us want to try and fight you guys.
Not really.
Sounds fun, fighting legendary figures.
I wouldn't mind.
That seems like a waste of energy.
I
Please
mean,
stop.
if we can't
Keenan,
stop
please
it,
stop
might as
helping.
well do it without them attacking us in bulk.
Well, theoretically,
He was willing to.
if you guys...
was willing to sit back. I would prefer that, to be
Yeah.
honest.
But
I would
well-
like to not be attacked by my own shield. That seems rather.
Well, this is what I'm saying, my friend. I want to punch something, which means I will be hitting you, but I'd rather let the small ones go first.
okay.
Is kind of what I am saying.
Could I persuade you to punch the small ones instead?
No, unfortunately, that I don't think I am allowed. They'd probably send me back right away. So I can do nothing for you while I wait. That is probably the best I can
How
do
about
for
we
you.
do that and then we arm wrestle?
Who was the guy who summoned these?
It was just an echoing voice, and then
Oh,
Raj
okay.
kind of started like spitting out a spirit, basically. And Solomon finally raises his voices again. Before you commence battle with the other creatures, I will see if this still works. And you just see the javelin of lightning fly out of Desi's bag into his hand,
Ooh.
and just lightning begins surging from his chest into the bolt, and it turns into a just straight up lightning javelin once again.
So, what? Javelins of
Still responds to
lightning.
me.
They're
Yeah.
a common item, but does that mean that these are specific ones? Like, are each of these?
So
No.
no, so you're misunderstanding. So the summons here
Yeah.
are based on whoever or whatever has ever possessed it. So it just picks one at random. So
Okay,
like, so yeah,
but these people did once wield these weapons.
yes, yeah. That's the idea. Is
Okay,
that
so
they've
that
once
means that
like
all these weapons are legit weapons of these people. That's cool.
some of them, not all of
Oh, okay.
them. Yeah.
What about the
Like-
bracer?
The bracer is Jingong.
Jingong over there?
Yep.
Are you going to attack me? Because that would be kind of not what I've usually been using this for.
Unfortunately, I'm not as strong-willed as the others, so unfortunately, I must face you all in combat.
I wasted my
I
divine
apologize.
intervention on some random Dal. I could have used it on getting my stuff to not attack me. Damn it.
Hey, Wanderer. You over
He
there.
doesn't say a word.
Can you nod if you're going to attack us or not?
He crosses his arms.
Okay. That's good.
Translation, if you're not a little bitch about it.
I don't want to fight the Wanderer. He's probably the strongest of them all.
I hope you didn't say that out
No,
loud.
no,
God
no,
damn!
no, no.
Oh my
I
god!
said in my
I
head,
was
so
like,
the other
"Don't
two.
did!"
Katie, the ultimate Mario was such a fucking shonen protagonist.
Oh my
Pisses
god!
them all off.
Imagine.
They all fight each other to see who's strongest. All get sent back immediately. Fights
Oh
over.
my
GG.
god!
Well,
Oh my
I
god!
was
Imagine
hoping
you
we
said
could
that.
trick them into doing that, but they're not. They're not taking the bait.
They're not allowed to, I
Uh,
don't think, because they want to
Yeah,
be here as long as
well,
possible.
they are allowed, but they're not dumb enough to set themselves back.
Wait,
so.
who's Gilgamesh supposed to be?
Guidahesh.
And, like, what is that? What weapon?
Necklace
Well,
of the
see-
Empyrean. It's
Oh.
my anti-charm necklace.
Yeah, it's his. It's Relic's necklace.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, not Relic. Fire necklace.
Guidahesh, I'm curious about your
Yeah.
experience with actual Empyreans.
So I want to point out, by the way, I couldn't find, like, you guys saw me talking. I
Yeah.
literally couldn't find somebody that was pompous and also was like that actually looked like they were
Yeah,
a
it's all
problem.
good.
So I was like,
You use
fucking
them a
Gilgamesh,
lot, don't
Gilgamesh.
worry.
yeah,
I
yeah.
hate. After watching, I still hate Gilgamesh in every form of that show.
I mean,
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
the way he fights is dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the way he
the-
fights is dope, but
Yeah, the caster version is nice. The Lancer version is a dickhead. But besides that, anyways, besides that,
Lancer
what did
parody
you?
in the shows?
I'm curious
Yeah,
about your
yeah.
experience with Empyreans.
I have slain numerous of them.
We're going
What
to
is
be
the question?
we're going to be attacked by a fallen Empyrean in a couple of weeks. I was curious if you could give us some information
Oh.
that might help.
Blades don't work against him.
Magical or
you would-
non-magical?
It doesn't matter, as
Okay.
you will need bludgeoning weapons against it. Just break through, unless the blade is so sharp that it cuts through its skin. Personally, I use these, and then you see 10 floating swords appear behind him. Oh, sorry, 10 floating blades, not swords. They're like just like blade edges,
Gotcha.
sort of lined up in a row behind him. 10, really? But yes. So there's only so I use these to puncture them. Well, let's not give away what I do, just in case I want to have some fun. Let's put it that way.
Any of you, were there any... Before we begin, I mean, were there any wishes you wanted us to convey before you disappear again? We'd like to help you if at all possible. I know you've passed on, so it'd be nice to help you guys fulfill some wishes.
Andoris will speak up. I wish for the illumination to be where it once was you are finished with it.
Who's that?
The dude with the Trinity Guard.
Oh, is that the guy we actually fought already?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Fun.
Yeah, you have to fight him again. Congrats.
Reiner is going to pipe up and be like, "This is something I could do, but I would prefer that you not attack us again if you wanted to go back. That would be counterproductive." I do not think that this should be floating around in the world.
Yeah, we all have. I believe we all had the intention of putting the Orb of Illumination back once we're done.
Yeah.
He sort of nods. That is respectable. However, I am bound by its will. Not
You are not
from...
able to resist?
Well, I am. However, unlike some others here, I am also bound by duty to fulfill orders. And he draws
But these
an
aren't
arcane weapon.
orders.
I'm
Is that-
so torn about just bowing out to make the fight a hell of a lot easier.
Does he have Lagrange's longsword still, or because I sold it, does he not have it anymore?
What? You don't have Lagrange on you, so you can't summon him.
No, so
You would-
no, he's the one who wielded it, and I took it from him. Does he have it to fight
Yeah?
with?
No.
Okay.
They're using like makeshift weapons
Okay.
from arcane energy that the
Okay.
thing is providing them. Except for the big ones. The big ones are like just sort of conjuring their actual weapons.
I love how this fight's just us talking so far.
Well, it's because
Yay.
the small ones you'd probably clap instantly.
Yeah.
The mid ones you probably actually have like a little bit of struggles with. And the big ones are like
Let's not fight.
it's like
Let's enjoy
it's like
life.
it's like if you played Super Mario and you fought all bosses at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to try to convince some of them not to join in on this shit.
Some of them said
Well,
they
okay.
weren't.
Well, Guida Hesh won't. He doesn't give a shit. Solomon, he has the Javelin of Lightning now, so that's a bit weird.
Who's the Sultan?
Yeah.
Uh,
I was
so-
gonna ask
Sultan
that.
Kristla.
Oh,
Sultan
he's the
Kristla
snake.
is the
Okay.
he's the snake ring. Yes.
Wolf boy.
So he has the ring, or
No.
No,
You,
he's the snake inside the
all-
ring that you
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
to.
So all of you still possess your magic items. It just so happens that Solomon can literally call his javelin back to him, so he just took the javelin back.
Hey Solomon, after this, is there a way we can actually utilize the abilities you have? Like, you seem to resonate with the weapon. Is there a way we can unlock that potential?
If you want to call it forth, you must have the blood of blood of the Scion, or at least perhaps have tattoos of a Scion creature upon you,
Can you
if you wish to use it.
show us a tattoo of that sort?
Similar to this, and he points to his armor, and you can take note of that symbol.
Yeah, I take note of
mark
that as well as I can.
mark a piece of your body with this in blood, and you will be able to call upon the javelin as long as you bind it properly. Beware, it is not an easy process, but it is possible.
Keenan's probably familiar with binding magical items, right? Like,
Yeah, but this is like this.
yeah.
This is on a different level, I would
Okay,
say.
but
It's
Keenan
not
has
like
some familiarity with it.
Yes. You have a better shot than everyone else. Let's put it that way.
All right, thank you. Anyone else have tips and tricks for your weapons or items?
I think the rest of them are.
Okay.
Yeah, they're non-obligatory. Everyone else is the people who can resist have already spoken. So
All right. Anyone else you guys want to talk to before this?
I mean, just
Oh dear.
hey,
Wrong
listen.
accent.
None of the bosses are fighting you. It's the
Yeah.
small ones, and then the medium ones, and then the large ones.
I'm just
I'm
happy.
surprised the small ones haven't attacked us yet because they can't control themselves.
Well,
Yeah.
they were told to wait until we expressed hostility.
Mhm.
Yeah. So basically,
I'd
if you
like to
if
do
you
one thing
refuse-
before we enter initiative DM.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I use disguise
Yeah.
self?
Sure.
I want to pick someone who I just want to pick one of the dudes.
One of the super dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one of the dudes. No, I'm not gonna pick one of the super dudes. I'm gonna pick one of the small ones because I just want to confuse them because they're probably not that smart.
Or yeah, they probably don't have their will with them. So
Nah, just pick me, so there could be 3 of me on the field.
When she
what-
does that, I feel like it'll initiate combat, so I'll start my stuff up as well.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna create my clone next to myself for right now.
I want to
I
disguise
will-
myself as one of the smaller dudes so that I don't look like a bigger target.
Yep. I will put all the smaller dudes in one initiative order, despite them having different shit. So yeah, I will do that.
Latak, you still here? I just want to make sure.
I am here. This looks like a pretty big challenge.
Yeah, let's have some fun. You too, Reuven.
I would actually, I didn't want to interrupt them, but I'd like to point out their biggest problem here is most likely Solomon or Guidahesh. They have fought before, fun fact, but the battle was never concluded, so I don't know which is stronger in this case.
Okay.
Aside from that, I've not heard of any of them. Anybody else here really? So
I know everyone. I just didn't know that part. Thanks for that tip, though.
yeah, very well. He nods. Whenever you guys are ready, roll initiative. Reiner is now a random enemy in the area.
Yeah, Keenan would just start up his blade song and haste on himself when she does
It's just
that.
so hard to set up. My God,
Sure,
There goes
it's
my terrible rolls. They started.
yeah. I love this at the same time. I hate this. This took so long to finish making. Ugh.
It's awesome.
Oh.
Like, this is literally Keenan's wet dream.
That was
I just
not
wanted to,
what I was
echo.
expecting when you said like you're gonna have to face your past. I was just like, oh, did I just pull the trigger out of your story too early?
No. This is a lot more fun than just your backstories. It is. Oh shit! I quit with Desi. That's kind of nice.
Desi doesn't have her
no.
javelin, Sag.
Yeah, she doesn't have a javelin.
Well, we
Should
know
we
what
kind of-
Desi's first
yeah.
turn is it's gonna be trying to get her javelin back.
Oh wow!
No,
All the small
because
ones will
Solomon's not
last.
gonna fight, right? Or at
Huh?
least that Solomon said he wasn't gonna fight.
Solomon is not engaging. If Desi wants to try and punch Solomon, she can do. She can do it when she comes back. I'm just saying.
Hey, Solomon.
He goes yes.
How about after we're done taking care of the small fries, you and Gidahesh finish your battle?
We are long over that, my friend.
Ah, alright. I was hoping to see that.
Unfortunately, this is not the time. Once we draw blood on each other, regardless, we will be immediately repunged from here. So it
I
is
see.
unwise.
Oh, if that's the case and they have no choice, why don't we just abuse that and just stick close to each other so they have no choice but to AoE each other?
I'm sure they're mostly single targets anyways.
Anyways,
anyway.
good luck, guys. Everyone goes last, and because Desi goes first, that means I go first. But like, how the fuck do I hit? By the way, Advalar is in here. He shouldn't be in here because the Black Blade isn't here. So bye. Oh wait, no. The Black Blade is here. Sorry.
It's in the bag of
Right?
holding. Well, it would technically be on me, but it would have been put in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's in the bag of holding, she shouldn't be in here.
Okay.
Wow. Who do I?
You didn't create my echo. It should be to my left.
Sorry.
There we go. Thank you.
Echo.
There we go. Echo.
Hey, whispers and echoes. Let's go.
Tell you what, actually, I know it's only been 2 hours, but this is gonna be a long battle, I think. So we could take the whole session next week. Actually, I was thinking of moving the day again. I'm just looking at the schedule to see if there's any better time because I know Luca and so Angel and Loki have like schedule things that they have problems with on this time. So I'm like trying to see if I can change up the schedule. So
Today
basically,
is fine for me. I have trouble during the week because I never know when I'm getting home.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay.
I can
yeah.
make weekends work. I just have to know like well ahead of time because of work and everything.
That's fine. But yeah, I'm just saying, do we want Desi for this long fight, or do we want to go for this now?
I think we're good for this now.
Yeah, I think we're good.
You want to?
If we need to end halfway, we can continue it later.
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
I would rather Desi be here personally.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Yep. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So Angel wants to start next week with Desi. I believe Toad doesn't mind if we start now. I mean, I don't care either way. I'm just saying, like this might go long. and I'd rather not control Desi for most of it because it's gonna be.
Rather not kill Desi while she's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of lore heavy as well. Like I summoned 4 core on guards because you all have medals.
Well, now I feel bad that we didn't do more RP.
Well,
Because I was like, let's move the RP along. I don't want to sit everyone here for 20 minutes. But
like honestly, don't worry about having RP for long because battles are long as well. So like,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't matter either way for me.
I know.
But-
I have PTSD from groups that yelled at me for RPing too much.
Oh,
Clearly the
don't-
game.
Don't worry.
don't worry
I
about
don't think. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I
Which,
don't
like,
think
if you
there's
haven't
much.
guessed, is my shit. So, yeah,
It's not
no.
an
Yeah.
RPG or anything. It's just a G.
I know,
Yeah.
like, it isn't.
It's just
It's one of those
G.
things where, like, it was just a really messed up situation in general, and it's just sort of affecting my ability to be normal about other
Yeah.
situations I'm
Yeah,
in, even when I know
yeah.
that the people I'm with are
Yeah.
normal.
Never
Yeah, no,
worry
that's,
about
that's
that.
okay.
You're fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it because the fights go long, and so like
Okay.
I don't mind if the RP does as well. So like I do feel bad when I make shit like this. I know it's great, but at the same time it's gotta go long. You know it's gonna take
Yeah.
a while.
I know. This is gonna be a session and a half or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, like but yeah, I love this room.
Well,
It's
I'm
just-
looking forward to Desi eventually finding out so that I can meme
Yeah.
on this because I really like I'm so full of memes and I haven't been able to share them with people except for
Yeah.
Blue.
yeah.
And it's been so
oh, no.
long that now it
Meme
doesn't make
away.
sense.
Confuse Desi. Just all of
Just
them.
no context. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, the biggest thing is I just wanted to flex every character that will never show up ever again. So there you go.
Except in history books.
This
Don't
is
worry,
the
I'm still
impetus for
debating
Reiner
whether I
getting a
want
new
to
shield.
fight Guidahesh or not. I'm ready to just kill everything else and be
yeah.
like, all right,
Yeah.
you don't want to fight, neither do I. Peace, and just
Yeah.
poof. So it poofs.
I'm
Yeah.
curious about Sultan. I kind of want.
You gonna talk to Sultan? I mean, you could.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like he's bound.
I don't know what to ask him though. That's my thing.
Well, that
I
could be
need to.
another
You can
good-
talk to him anytime, to be honest. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. The only one that's really down to like throw hands is like Yorma, but that's because he hasn't fought in a hot minute, so he's like, I want to punch something.
Eh,
I'm sure
So-
Andorius doesn't want to fight too, because we already kicked his ass once.
Hey, listen, he's bound by
Yeah.
orders. He's probably the most likely to actually throw hands. To be fair, because Solomon is just.
oh,
I mean, Solomon and Guidahesh are over it.
wait.
and- Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that,
don't worry about him.
Is that the Seven Swords?
Yeah, who do you think held Whisper?
Ah.
Haha. It's a short sword.
That's where the name came from.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No, he didn't make them. No, he just held them. Different reason entirely.
Gotcha.
But yes, yeah, he's the summon from the Whisper weapons.
Okay.
If you didn't notice, yeah.
I just realized
There's
it
a
was
lot.
there, yeah.
There's a lot of Easter eggs here. You try and guess which character is from which item, honestly, because obviously the 4 Koran guards on the left are from the medals.
By the way, there should only
So-
be 3 because Keenan doesn't have one either.
The what? What?
Only Desi, Luca, and Pythor have the medal.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. There's only 3. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
Rain doesn't even
Whoops.
have one.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Rain's supposed to
technically,
have-
His got
one of them
exploded.
could be from my Zorian guard replica.
True.
Oh yes, that is the reason why there's
Okay.
a 4th one. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, I was trying to remember why there was 4. I was like, why did we put down 4?
Man, Keenan
Oh, yeah.
sure made your job harder by changing all of our magic items out as we did this.
Yes, literally. I was like, okay, he's probably gonna shuffle some shit. That's why the shopping was so hard. I was like,
Mhm.
all right, I have to make a new character for this just in case he buys this. And then,
I mean, to
This
be
was-
fair, the only items
yeah.
I have are a couple guards, Andori's, and Guidahesh. That's all I've got.
I mean,
yeah, but to be fair, you summoned one out of 2 of the stronger ones on this list. So
I only have
It
one
was pretty-
here.
Oh, fair enough.
uh,
Technically, also
yeah.
have the hunter's bow. Too.
Alright, which of these
Yeah.
is my dagger?
do you mean the Black Blade of the Servant?
Yeah.
Lexi, the humble maid of Corbière. Up here.
Okay.
She's just a little maid. She's a maid. Yes.
That's the person that Reiner disguised themselves as.
Okay, you are now Lexi of the Corbière.
Just for future notice, Reiner just like, that person's my dagger, I am now that person.
Who's this bandit supposed
Very
to
nice. I believe. Let me check. That bandit is meant to be. Hang on. That is the. Oh, that's a. No, sorry, wrong one. Where is it?
Is that the Black
This
Lady
is-
Slave, or?
I'm just looking at the names to see.
See,
So the
I'm
two-
wondering how this works. How is it by attunement? Is it by who holds it? Could we pile all the magic items on one
No.
person and have them bail and just disappear all the guys?
If you had literally 0 magic items on you, nothing would summon.
So we should have
Well,
kept it
what
all
I'm
in
saying
the bag
is right now, if we gave, like, we took all of our magic items we're holding, passed it to one person, and they just did the passphrase to teleport out, would all these bodies disappear?
Right, but I don't know that they can catch up to us if they do that.
Yeah. Also,
They'd be gone for the
you can
entire
try.
temple, and there's probably like
You-
8 challenges.
yeah, you can try, but this room was basically the stronger you are, the stronger the room becomes. So the thug is the token of magic ingredients, the coin. The blacksmith is Banshee's bow.
Blacksmith?
This guy's the blacksmith up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just using the same
I
token
want
because
the
it's
token
success.
of magic ingredients to only have one move, and that one move is payday. Just the Pokemon move, like he just keeps
Okay,
throwing
Meowth.
diamonds at me.
The
Reiner
Elven-
would have a Meowth.
Yeah.
Do you think Reiner would not have a Meowth because they would?
Elven Archer is the cordial Elven Bow. Mendel down here is the Gloves of Greater Limits. The Halfling Craftsman is Bag of Holding. Jingong is Bracers. Voller is Black Blade of the Slave, which is not here anymore.
I wish we still had Rain's bag of holding, so we'd have to fight Rain.
Yeah. No, that doesn't work like that. It summons one of its previous wielders at random.
I know, but
that's why the Javelin.
Rain made the bag of holding because it's his
Like,
predecessor thing.
Yeah, I guess, but what I'm saying is that Sullivan couldn't
So you're saying Kayakura could have summoned Relict into this fight?
Yes, it could have. Yes, I actually for some of them who have histories, I sort of compile a list of what could be, then roll, and then see which one I draw out.
That would have been hilarious. All right, Loki,
Yes.
you get to play both characters. One to beat
I
up
know,
yourself.
I mean, Relic did try to kill us a bunch anyways, so.
And then Hazo down here is the Ring of the Flaming Gauntlets. Sultan Chrysla is the Serpent Emblem. And then once again, I announced everybody else.
Yeah.
Where is Parvati? Did I delete him by accident? Oh my god, I deleted Parvati by accident. I'll just put him back
It's
in.
Parvati.
Goodbye, Parvati the Dragon Tamer.
The Dragon Tamer. He's the one who holds Bolts of the Wild.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll put him back in.
How does Seven Swords look? Like, what's he doing? Does he feel like he's just chilling back as well?
No, he seems to be bound as well.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Surprisingly enough, turns out being just
12 hulled storm isn't enough.
Yeah. Being tough on adventure scale is not equivalent to being Sullivan or Guidahesh or Yormong.
Hey, we'll get there eventually.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you manage to a point where the broom can't bind you by will, that's pretty good.
I mean, once we get the orbs, I think we're at that point.
I'm just glad I didn't summon something for the orbs.
Yeah.
Oh, the orbs are too strong. Literally, I was looking at it. The orbs are too strong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I literally just messaged Loki that, and the reason I messaged it privately was because I was like, I don't want to give him ideas.
No. I did have ideas. I was like, no, everything is too OP. It would actually kill you instantly, and it wouldn't make sense because the room has limits. Like, there's a reason why.
It can't be stronger than the orb itself. That doesn't make sense.
Yes. I mean, that's why I was measuring the room, because I'm like, do I just pop both forms of my orb, say screw my party, and just melt everything in the room?
Yeah. Fortunately, the room's upper limit is that I can summon something just slightly weaker than it, but the downside is he can't will them to fight for it. So
He can't make them cooperate.
He can't make them cooperate. And I want to point out as well, even the strong guys that are summoned are not their full strength. I want to point that out.
Yeah.
Because
we probably if Guidahesh and Solomon were their full strength, we probably wouldn't win this.
Oh, if we had the
yeah.
I
If you
wish
had
we had
to
the
fight
Dagger
both
of
of
King
them,
of Kings. We could just fight the crow.
Oh yeah. That's what I said in the chat. Someone should hold it out in next session. Just leave it out so that I can.
I mean, it's gone.
Just summon Gendar, summon EA, or summon G5. Or Aya, not EA. Yeah, but yeah, like Solomon and Guidahesh and Yormung, they're not at their full power.
I love just the normal citizens.
Listen, blame Desi for that. She has what?
The capes.
Random trinkets. Yes, that's what I said. Imagine
if you had like a cloak of billowing and the fucking cloak of billowing attacked you. Wouldn't that just suck? It's just like, I got this cloak to be fashionable, and now I feel very attacked.
It'd be a guy pretending to be cool. So it'd just be a normal person, probably.
Yeah, so Desi has a Hyena Marble Bowl, a Moon Ring, Powder of Concealment. What else? There's a pyramid figurine, the bowl, the Dark Key Room. Yeah, there's a bunch of random stuff.
I'm sure one of the small ones are probably from Keenan's Ruby.
Yes. I had to list all your magic items.
Yeah.
No matter how small it was. It was pain.
My one hope for this fight is that the token of magic ingredients just keeps throwing diamonds at me. Actually, it just... No, I wanted to use the catapult spell, basically, and just be, like, throwing diamonds at me the whole time.
You think, yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Well, I think they go away considering these are spectral. But...
Well, it would be funny. I don't necessarily want the diamonds, I just think it would be funny.
Yeah. So, for now, that'll be it. We'll wait for Desi next week when she's here. And then y'all can have a Royal Rumble with the weak ones and the big ones, and then potentially, depending on their mood, the big ones. But yeah.
Why don't you say depending on their mood, like we have to fight them to continue?
No,
so...
we don't. We can go past. It's just they're supposed to stop us.
So they're supposed to stop
they're supposed
you.
To stop you. But
if they don't stop you, they get sent back. Yeah. So basically, like at the moment, Guidahesh doesn't give a shit. There's a lot of stuff here, so he's thinking about it, but he's not committed.
Is there like a doorway that they're trying to stop us from going through?
Well, no, this is a large open field, but guys were moving forward, and they appeared all around you as you were moving forward, and because you are intending to move forward, they will now attack.
I mean, if we are in a large open field, then that also means the Pythor and I could just go to opposite sides and then turn on our auras.
Opposite sides, I heal from my damage, so I can just stand in yours.
But yours
I can't stand in yours, though. I'll die.
Actually, you can, because I can give you my Spectre, which will make you immune to a bunch of damage.
Oh.
Yeah. This is why orbs are broken, boys.
Yeah,
girls,
I need like if I had what's the barrier called? Damn it. The tiny hut. Leoman's tiny hut. Everyone could just go in there, and then they could just be outside of it, passively killing everything.
Oh, you can't. The problem with that is that you still have to take 10 minutes to cast it, even when you don't ritual
I mean, we have as much time as we want right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, not as much time as you want right now. If you stay after a certain period of time, it's obvious you're gonna continue going, right? So.
But yeah, we have 10 minutes if we don't attack, though.
So
no. You get what I'm playing?
How far is it to our objective in this field? How far?
You don't know. The light hasn't gone that far. But what I'm saying is, just because you're not attacking doesn't mean they won't attack you eventually. It's just like if they see you building a hut, like obviously they wouldn't assume that you're leaving. That implies that you're staying. So they would attack at that point.
Yeah, so that probably wouldn't be the most practical thing, but it is one of those things where, like, I mean, we could.
We could, but
like if you were to take Tiny Hut down the line, we could definitely use that to set up an ambush.
Yeah, for sure.
Or if I just
Yeah.
Yeah, it could take a day just to put Arcanist Magic Aura on us as well to make us a
Well,
pure of heart.
yeah. Well, regardless, good luck next week,
Yeah.
ladies and gents.
We have a
This
week
will
to
be a
plan
ton of
this.
fun. Yeah,
Yep.
you have a week to plan this. This is also
Alright.
another reason which
Also,
we
Yeah.
can you finish
talk about this.
the spell and the
Yeah.
weapons, Blue?
Yeah.
Are we
the-
planning on
Yes,
playing
I will
on-
finish Whisper Dagger.
So we're planning on
Yeah.
staying Saturday next week.
Yes.
Okay,
I
I do want to let
believe-
you know I've had a schedule change, so I'm not free most Thursdays anymore. It's every other Thursday, basically.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll see. Yeah, I'll look through and see what
Okay.
see what's available.
But I don't think
but
Caitlin
yeah.
was available on Thursdays anyway, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, for the most part, the session is done. But I will say, because Keenan knows quite a bit about these characters, I'm down to give you like a history hit for anybody who wants to stay, basically post session. So I can give you like a history hit for a lot of these. So that's up to you, really. Or I can do it next session. But again, I just want to like get that out of the way so you can just plan your plan of attack coming into next session. But yeah, that's up to you, Toad, because
I'm fine.
Keenan would know this.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I'm fine,
Yeah,
unless
I'll-
it's something important to know about interactions with them.
It's one of those things that I would want to... If I wanted to hear this, I think it would be easier in a written form, because there's so much, and I'm
Yeah.
probably not going to
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with
You know
that
what?
one.
That's
Lore dumps
you're
are
right.
easier in written form.
Yeah, I will write them. I'll write their lore up.
Yeah, because
for
it's gonna
whatever
be
you know.
it's gonna be a lot of it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I'll write it down. Awesome. All right. Take care, guys.
bye.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.